The origin of ice hockey, from frozen rivers to Olympic glory, ice hockey is fast, intense, and one of the most thrilling sports in the world. But did you know it began not in shiny stadiums, but on frozen rivers and ponds? The roots of ice hockey stretch back hundreds of years. In Europe, especially in the Netherlands and the British Isles, people played early stick-handball games on frozen lakes. These games looked like a mix between field hockey and today's ice hockey, but with rougher rules and wooden sticks. When Europeans traveled to North America, they brought these games with demand. That's where things really took off. In Canada during the 1800s, cold winters created perfect conditions for frozen outdoor play. Soldiers stationed in Nova Scotia and Quebec were among the first to adapt the game for icy surfaces, using skates, wooden sticks, and even frozen chunks of cow dung or stones as makeshift pucks. The sport was rough, improvised, and wildly popular. By the mid-19th century, the game started to evolve into something more organized. The first recorded indoor hockey game took place in Montreal in 1875. Instead of a ball, players used a flat wooden disc, the ancestor of today's puck, to avoid smashing windows. Soon after, formal rules were written, limiting team sizes and defining rinks. Hockey's popularity spread quickly across Canada, then south into the United States. By the early 20th century, professional leagues were forming. In 1917, the National Hockey League, or NHL, was born in Montreal. What started as a Canadian pastime grew into an international obsession, with superstars, rivalries, and epic championship battles. The Olympic Games gave hockey an even bigger stage. Ice hockey made its Olympic debut in 1920 at the Summer Games in Antwerp. Before moving to the Winter Olympics in 1924, Canada dominated early tournaments. But soon, countries like the Soviet Union, the US, Sweden, and Finland became fierce competitors. The miracle on ice in 1980, when the underdog US team defeated the Soviets, became one of the most famous sports moments in history. Today, ice hockey is played worldwide, from frozen lakes in small towns to massive arenas with millions watching on TV. The speed, skill, and intensity still carry the spirit of those first frozen river games. So next time you hear the crack of a puck on ice, remember, ice hockey's journey began with makeshift sticks and frozen ponds, and it skated its way to Olympic glory.